Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, from wherever you're listening to. I'm super glad for today's space. Uh, I don't know if anybody can hear me. I have to increase my voice a bit. Okay. Thank you for the emoji. So I'm super glad for today, and I hope that today is going to be one of your best day within the Pi ecosystem. Because today we are going to share a lot of experiences and also educate ourselves as well. So I'm super glad that you are here. If you want to help out with the space, you can just share the link to the space and just follow the speakers. We currently have three speakers: Ms. Joy, Engineer Vita with the account Pi Open Mainnet, and then Vita with the account Pine Vita. So please, you can do well to follow the speakers. So we are going to start, and I'm so glad Mr. Ben is also here. So I'm super glad that you are up here, and I'm seeing two other people. Okay, let me approve everybody. So I think we still have four more slots for our speakers. So that's it. All right. So let me set up everything. Let me set up my laptop as backup in case we have a rock pool on X, so we don't have to use the space. We need to have two or three. Let me also we need to have two other co-hosts because X is always very funny. I mean, it can rock pull you at any time and then everything just go off. So we are trying to ensure that we don't have any technical flaws for today. So I'm going to send Mr. Ben also to be the co-host of today's event so that it's getting more interesting. All right, so everything is set for today's space. I just did all of that, and I think we still have 1 minute before we start. So, okay. So, can anybody hear me? Okay, thank you very much. So, we'll have to introduce our speakers before we go ahead for today. Thank you, Ms. Joy. So, let's start with Engineer. Oh dear. Let's start with Engineer Vita and then we proceed to Mr. Ben. So, yeah, Engineer, you can introduce yourself to the community. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm Vito on the Open Mainnet 2024 on X. So I will be co-host of this space with my brother Ben, and we will be share our experience and thought on uh, Pi Network and Pi In. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Engineer Vita. So, we'll leave the floor for Mr. Ben right now.
Thank you very much. My name is Ben Uche. A uh, buying core builder and a buying influencer. I'll be co-hosting this space with my brother, Engineer Vita, and the host, Park Clubhouse. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you so much. So we still have few other people that we have to introduce, and we have the ladies in the house. All right. So I think I was only hearing guys. So let's leave it up to Miss Joy to just introduce herself as well. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Hi host. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to attend this meeting again. And yeah, it's very excited to look for the fireside chat with community and I hope everyone will be happy and enjoy our space. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so we still have another person to introduce. So we have Miss Vita also here with us. So Miss Vita is going to introduce herself. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. I'm Vita, and today is still on our Chinese national holiday, but we can see hundreds of our Pine members get together in our space. So I think that show our cohesion and strong belief. Nothing will stop us, and active community means everything. Yeah, let's enjoy our space, dear host.
Thank you. I didn't know today was Chinese national holiday. So yeah, so thank you for making me know that, and I think I won't forget that. So let's just go ahead into today's space. But before we do that, let's make further introduction and just make few announcements. So starting, how should I put it? So at the end of this space, we are going to have a giveaway. So how the giveaway is going to work is that people that come up to ask questions, to interact and share their ideas and just share the tweet and interact with everything. So they are the ones that will get the giveaway. We have 100,000 pine. Yes, it is a token from the community that we just have to share it as giveaway during the space. So at the end of the space, the 100,000 pine is going to be shared. And number two is that we are having a big space tomorrow. Miss Joy is going to be there, and I think every other one of us is also going to be there. Woody Light here is the host of tomorrow's space. So I hope to see you there as well. So thank you. All right. So for today's space, it's going to be in two segments. Be three segments. Sorry. The first segment is like we are going to share stories and then just experiences from members of the community. If you have questions, you can raise it. And then the last segment is for us to give just check out who won the giveaway and all of that. So that would be where the space is going to end. So today, like the name is going to be a fireside chat. We are going to talk with everybody, but we are starting it and we make it much more corporate and how should I is it corporate or much more educative for everybody. So and we won't allow anybody to come up and just interrupt when someone is speaking. So if you have something to say, you just lift up your hand and ask your question. So or contribute, but you have to let someone else finished. So I hope anybody coming up should understand that as well. So thank you. All right. So today's space, we are starting with Pine. That's Pi inscription, and I'm so happy to start with Pi inscription because yeah, we are going to have the time to discuss about everything that we need to discuss. And like the speakers introduce themselves, we are having four speakers here with us: Engineer Vita, Ms. Joy, Mr. Ben, and then Ms. Vita. So let me give you a bit of background to the history of Pine. I know a lot of us are not good with history, but yeah, let me just share that, including myself. Yeah, I'm not really good at it. Okay, so Pine was created in November last year, that's November 2023, and the exact date was 9th November. And it was initiated by Pi Network pioneers, actually. Yeah, but it wasn't something general, it was done by Pi Network pioneers from China alone. So, but Before the creation of Pine, yes, we had something called inscription technology, which was fair assurance and mechanism that allow people to create a DAO and then create cryptocurrency, create something decentralized. So that was when we had Pine. And so November last year was when we came up and we started developing. Up till now, we are still developing. And we created a decentralized system that nobody is in charge of Pine. So Pine is a community-driven project that has been in existence that is about a year now or 9 months now. So the idea behind Pine is that it's to create a decentralized solution for members of Pine Network and including people outside of Pi Network that want to join, but particularly for people within Pi Network. And the idea is that we want to create a meme coin that is community driven. So, example of what I mean is that inside Pine community, what we do is that nobody is in charge. Everybody has to contribute. If you are a holder of fine, you have an important role to play in every single decision that takes place. And not just that, when we talk about community, is that we give back to the community. So what we do, especially offline, if you have checked most of our offline events, we don't just give the token to people, but we also educate them. We host events every single night. I think Miss Joy can testify to that. Every single night, there are educational events hosted and sponsored by the Pine community to educate the community on blockchain technology. And also, although that is an indoor event, sorry, an online event, is not open on X here, but if you want to be part of that, yeah, you can ask Miss Joy and she'll help you on that. And also, we also host offline events that is open for people, for the general public to come. We also have charity events within the community. We also host Twitter spaces like this as part of our campaign to reach more Pi Network pioneers to understand that yeah, we can build something and we need something to incentivize members of the Pi Network community. So this is a meme coin project created and owned by the community. It is fully owned by members of the Pine community, which are a percentage of members of the Pine Network community. So our goals is our number one to reach $1 billion market cap. I have to shout that out, but also to have over 600,000 members. So currently we have 20,000 plus members or holders of the Pine coin. And if you are not in that number, I think you would be missing out. So I hope I made a good introduction of Pine with all of that. So that is that. Thank you for listening. So let's just go in right away for today's event. Let me get the app open up. All right. Okay, my app is up now. All right. So I just made all those introduction, and I hope you understand. I understand a bit about Pine. So later on, we might talk about Pine Network extensively, but right now we have to address the main focus of today's discussion. So first, we have an experience shared by a member of the community. So one of the problem that we do have is that most of our members they don't speak English. So, but since they can still share their experiences, so we decided to find few people can do that on their behalf, and that is also one of the reasons why we have our speakers up here today. So we have a story. I don't know if engineer has a story from the community that he is ready to share with us. Engineer, are you ready?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
All right, please go ahead, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you so much, dear host. And I'm going to share my story. And actually, in this stage, Piin is 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 in stage of teaching the community about Piin and Pi Network. So my share of today is going to focus on Piin and Pioneer holders. So in this rapidly evolving digital age, the world of cryptocurrency is like the uncharted ocean, full of opportunity and risks. In this is a true story of member of Piin community recounting how navigated those troubled waters, experiencing a loss and setback before finally finding his own path. In June 2019, I left a direct sale industry and I was introduced to a world of cryptocurrency by so-called experts. This new realm feels like undiscovered continent, fills me with existment of as a worth seemed with rich. However, reality can be cruel. In just over 6 months, I lost more than 300,000 yen, approximately. It is 46,000 US dollar. Back then, my mind was filled with fantasies of getting rich overnight. I lived, I lived in joy of rising price without a truly understanding the nature of Bitcoin and importance of blockchain technology. I brought Bitcoin and participated in so-called interest earning scheme, staking Bitcoin on platform in exchange for their tokens. Branded by a higher interest rate and freeze of bull market. I dreamed those tokens would support Bitcoin. Looking back, I was like a person dancing on edge of cliff with crossed eyes, always at a risk of falling into abyss. By the end of 2019, uh, unexpected COVID-19 pandemic completely disrupted my life and pushed me to my lowest point. During this difficult period, I began to deeply reflect on my decision-making ability and judgment criteria. Despite the painful losses, I still believed the blockchain technology had immense potential. This time, uh, however, I decided to truly uh, understand it rather than blindly follow other. Hungry for knowledge, I found the teach company and began learning about IPFS and the Filecoin. This run experience became main turning point through in deep study. I gained the comprehensive understanding of blockchain technology. This progress was not just a technical, it was a transformation in my way of thinking. From later 2020 to the first half of 2021, the cryptocurrency market experienced the wide bull run. Thank you to my previous running and preparation. I seized I seized uh, I seized this opportunity and made millions. At the time, I felt as if I had become a wealth overnight. However, I later realized that uh, those again was more a result of the market favorable condition during the special period rather than my investment skills. During this bull market, I witnessed the more jaw-dropping story. Uh, some people invested million in a mining machine, also only to lose almost everything. Other invested a few hundreds of dollars in so-called meme coin, and unexpectedly made a tens of millions. Those extreme examples made me realize that in the market, in a market, in this market, simply chasing trades is far from enough. Without continued learning and growth, one will inevitably become a target of other to profit from. Although I achieved some success in this bull market, looking back, I still missing many opportunities. This was mainly because my understanding of cryptocurrency financial investment was still several working. It was not until I joined the book club organized by the crypto-volunteer that I truly realized the gap in my knowledge. During the subsequent 2 years bear market, I began systematically studying the and filled in those gaps. However, the accumulation of knowledge does not immediately translate into wealth growth. I watched helplessly as an asset in my wallet significantly shook. This painful experience only strengthened and the determination of running the more. In 2023, after failing in those uh, investments, I will firmly believe that the cryptocurrency market offered the best opportunity for ordinary people to the change their fortune. Through friends introduction, I come across the Piin project and its club in China. At the time, I the concept in inscription was a trading, and Pi in short of Pi inscription was the in a innovative project based on this technology. Upon learning upon learning that Pi was a project driven by Pi Network community, I was immediately intrigued as a Pi miner myself. With many friends doing the same, I recognize the immense potential flow and influence of innovative project based on existing project community. After thorough research, uh, I am not only invested the uh, the multiple Pi token, but also actively participated in various Pi community activities. I became one of the main promoter of offline salon event, witnessing the first hand of growth and progress of the Piin project within the community. I became one of the most widely traveled volunteers actively participating in outreach effort. This experience has been invaluable to me, although those there's may not immediate economic return in the short time. I believe this is the most previous experience in my journey of running and growth in cryptocurrency field. Through the community involvement, my understanding has significantly improved and been put to the test. Today, my main assets are in Piin. I have many $100 in Piin. I deeply believe in the potential of Piin community project and even a more in power of community. In the cryptocurrency world, the consensus is the core value and project that can trigger phenomenal influence al Elio. Each of us participates in protagonist of this existing story. Through various social platforms, we spread culture, spirit, and belief of Piin community to everyone seeking seeking opportunity. I firmly believe that in this new market cycle, we will ultimately success because Piin. This journey, uh, this journey has taught me that in the world of cryptocurrency, passion alone is far from enough. Uh, True success requires continued running, deep thinking, and unworthy belief. Mostly, I request funding the project. I require funding the project and the community that you can identify with and feel committed to. For me, Piin is the exactly that. In this digital world, full of knowledge and opportunity, each of us is writing our own story. And my story with Piin is just a beginning. Thank you for your time. Uh, I really thank you, and we will continue to be with. I will continue to be with you. Thank you, dear host. You can take the mic.
All right. Thank you, Engineer Vita. And I think, when you were talking about your experiences, how much you lost trying to invest in meme coins, a lot of us are like starting that journey, like a lot. But at least someone that has gone through all of that, someone that has experienced all of that, yeah, it's good to glean from such knowledge. So thank you very much, Engineer Vital. So without further ado, if someone have a question on that, like maybe you have a question to ask him on meme coins and his experiences or what to expect, you might just write it down and then come up and ask him. So thank you. All right, so Mr. Ben is also up here and he would like to share a story as well with us. So Mr. Ben, you can go ahead. Thank you.
All right. Good day, everyone. Thank you for being here. So today I want to share a story that embodies the spirit of our Pain community. It is a tale of friendship, opportunity, success, failure, and untimely hope. It all began in 2021 in a small, cozy barber shop tucked away in a bustling city corner. That's where I met him, a hardworking barber who would become not just my hairstylist, but a friend with each visit. As he expertly trimmed my hair, we would chat about his life. His eyes would light up as he talked about his dreams, but I could see the weariness behind them. You see, this Baba was struggling. He was working long hours, sometimes skipping meals to save money. His parents had passed away, leaving him alone to face the world's challenges. Seeing his determination and hearing about his dreams, I felt compelled to help him somehow. That is how I introduced him to the world of cryptocurrency. At first, he was skeptical, but as I shared my own experiences, I saw a spark of interest ignite in his eyes. After some consideration, he decided to take a leap of faith with his life savings of 80,000 yuan. That's about $12,000. He invested in Strial on my advice. The next few months were a whirlwind. We rode the waves of crypto market together. There were ups and downs, moments of doubt and moments of excitement. His trust in me was both a gift and a heavy responsibility. I felt the weight of his dreams on my shoulders. Then became the day that changed everything. The market surged and the Baba's investment skyrocketed. By the end of 2021, his 80,000 yuan had turned into a staggering 2 million yuan, about $300,000. The transformation was immediate and dramatic. Gone was this red Baba, replaced by a full man of energy and hope. He bought a Toyota Camry, his dream car. He moved into a better apartment, started eating at restaurants he could only dream of before. His entire demeanor changed. He stood taller, smiled more often, spoke with confidence. But here is where our story takes an unexpected turn. Fast forward to 2024, remember how I mentioned turning 80,000 yuan into 2 million? Well, life has a way of teaching us harsh lessons, and he learned one the hard way. Over the past few years, we continued our investment journey together, but as the saying goes, easy come, easy go. Our initial success might have gone to our heads a bit. We started chasing bigger dreams, taking bigger risks. Some investment paid off, others not so much. But here's the kicker. It wasn't just a fortunate investment that drained his newfound wealth. He, bless his heart, got a taste of the good life and couldn't resist indulging. That Toyota Camry, he turned into a sleek BMW. Weekend trips became lavish, vacations, designer clothes replaced his simple wardrobes. But before he knew it, his lifestyle had inflated faster than a bull market. I tried to advise him to remind him of the importance of saving and planning for the future. But all the allure of luxury was too strong. You only live once, he would say with a grin, waving off my concerns. As his friend and mentor, I felt responsible. I had showed him how to make money, but I hadn't taught him how to keep it. It was a hard lesson for both of us. By the time 2024 rolled around, that impressive 2 million yuan has dwindled to almost nothing. The dream we had together, built together, seemed to have burst like a bubble in a crashing market. I saw the old weariness creep back into his eyes. The spring in his step was gone. He was back to working longer hours at the barber shop, the BMW long gone, replaced by bus rides and tired feet. In the midst of this financial storm, a new opportunity emerged, which is Spy-In. As I researched this project, I saw echoes of our initial successes with the straw. The potential was there, the community strong, the technology promising. I approached him, now humbled by his experiences. Remember how he turned 80,000 yuan into 2 million? I asked him. His eyes lit up at the memory. We did it once, we could do it again, but this time it would be smarter. Together, we decided to invest in Piin. It's become our beacon of hope, our chance of redemption. This time, we are just chasing profits. Not just chasing profits, we are embracing the community, understanding the technology, and planning for the sustainable growth. As we embark on the new journey with Piin, we carry with us the lessons of the past, the importance of patience, the need of financial literacy, the value of community support. He now understands that true wealth isn't just about the money in your account, but about the wisdom you gain and the community you build. In the Piin community, we believe in second chances. We believe in lifting each other up, in learning from our mistakes, and in the power of hope. As we watch our Piin investment grow, we are not just rebuilding our finances, we are rebuilding ourselves. So that's my story I'm sharing. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Benuche. And I think, you listening to engineer and then coming to listen to you, I think the information that we are trying to pass on is very clear. So whatever happened in the crypto market, yeah, don't get your emotion into it and don't be so emotional and don't make uh, unplanned, or how should I call it, unwise decisions. Example, you have 80,000 yen, about $12,000. You made 2 million yen and you ended up spending it in like within 2 years. Like you spent everything. You forgot that you were someone that, like, that was your entire life savings that made you that much profit, and you forgot the fact that you might go back to being a barber, or you might go back to being that. So don't make outrageous decisions because money is there, but actually try to know what is going on and what to invest in. At the end of the day, if you can build yourself to a certain level, then therefore you can afford to do a lot of outrageous things if you want to still do that. So thank you, Mr. Ben. Thank you, Engineer Vita, for that. Okay, I think I just saw someone. Pioneer. Ah, that's a wonderful name. Wow. So thank you for being here. And yeah, let's go ahead. So Miss Joy is also here. She has a story to share with us. A very interesting story, I guess. Very interesting. So without further ado, Miss Joy, yeah, you can go ahead. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. And today I it's very honored for me to share with you a wonderful story by a member of Piin community. Um, we all call her the goddess of countryside. So in Chinese, it's we call it Tianyuan. It's not only does she express positive energy in the community, but she's also an experienced investor who has gone through multiple bull bear cycles in the cryptocurrency industry and received big rewards. Um, she often shares her knowledge and experience to Piin community members, guiding us on how to achieve wealth growth in the crypto market. So, as one of the most popular lecturers in the Piin community, she gave us a wonderful presentation on the fluctuation of Piin prices at the community Chinese daily meeting 2 years ago. So I'd like to share with you today. Um, it's about that recently, with the release of the US government interest rate cut policy, the Chinese stock market is experiencing a significant upward trend. At the same time, in the field of cryptocurrency, Piin, has been actively promoted by community members since its launch in November of last year. It has had been almost a year now. On the BRC20 chain and Solana chains, the number of Piin addresses has exceeded 30,000. But there are still some people in the Piin community questioning the value of Piin and complaining that the price of Piin is not rising but still falling. So, however, compared to um, if you really understand the rules of uh, the cryptocurrency market and you compare the Bitcoin, the price of fluctuations of Piin appear insignificant. And in other words, the price of Piin is relatively stable. So here, what we need to understand is that in the cryptocurrency market, um, you the meme coins, we also can call meme coins like altcoins. They usually have much larger declines than Bitcoin. According to yesterday's price fluctuation data, Piin only dropped by 0.01 cent, which also demonstrated its price stability. In the bear market, Bitcoin may only drop a few fold, while other meme coins may drop hundredfold. So same things in bull market. Bitcoin may rise a few fold or and meme coins may rise hundredfold. So in this way, based on the historical experience or data, we can evaluate that in the bull market, high value potential meme coin may achieve hundredfold or even thousandfold growth. So in the cryptocurrency market, investors need to understand two key logics: investing in the new currencies and paying attention to the emerging tracks. So um, for those investors who complain about the price of Piin not rising, they may not truly understand the operating rules of the cryptocurrency market. If all the coins' price suddenly rise, it may mean that the bull market is about to end or the overall upward trend will stop. So, we should not expect a significant increase in coin prices if the foundation of Piin community construction is not solid. Our Piin may not be able to achieve a thousandfold growth. It may not. It may only grow a hundredfold before stopping. This is like how to say. This is like the growth process of bamboo, for example. When we plant bamboo in the first 4 years, the bamboo only grows 3 centimeters tall, but its underground root system expands by hundreds of meters. So starting from the fifth year, bamboo grows rapidly at a rate of 30 centimeters per day. It can reach a height of 15 meters within 6 weeks. So here we should not complain. From this start, we should not complain about the price of Piin not rising or falling. We should continue to build our Piin community in the hope of higher value returns in the future. So for high value potential project, the price drop in the crypto market is actually accumulating its upward momentum. So we often see in your life we often see that The visionary people will persist because of their beliefs, while the short sighted people who only believe because they see the results. Have you ever seen any billionaire constantly complain in real life? I'd like to see that we everyone enters the cryptocurrency market with the intention of making money. If we want to become a millionaire, first of all, we need to have the mentality of becoming a millionaire rather than being happy just because the prices rise or being sad just because the prices drop. Everyone knows that CZ, the founder of Binance, has just been released from the prison. Have you heard him complaining? He didn't complain, but instead he collaborated with the community and actively expanded Binance business. So we are all ourselves containers that carry wealth. If we want to become a millionaire, we need to be able to endure millions of greatness. If we want to become a billionaire, we need to be able to endure the greatness of billions. These are all proportional. You so behind the high value potential project of Piin, there are 60 million potential users. In such a huge user base is traffic, is wealth. In the cryptocurrency market, it does not necessarily mean that a coin has value just because its technology is advanced. Of course, I'm not denying the importance of blockchain technology, but the ultimate goal of technological advancement is to enable users to use it and provide them with a better blockchain experience. So what's the point of technology without a user base or usage? I can tell you this: cryptocurrency players who have not yet recognized the value of Piin, those pioneers who have not yet joined Piin will definitely regret not joining the Piin community earlier in the future. For every Piin holder who has joined the Piin community, we should believe in Piin with our faith in the Pi Network project. Um, unite as one, unite as one, and not complain. Work hard and together to build the community and wait for the wave, uh, wait for the wave of wealth to send Piin to the moon. So this is the answers given by the Piin community builder Tian Yuan on the price of Piin not rising but falling. So I believe that those of us with a little bit of intelligence should have a better understanding of the value of Piin. If each of us wants to become a valuable cryptocurrency investor, we must learn to be a visionary person and not a short-sighted person. Follow the pace of community and constantly learning and building community. Only in this way can we obtain and are able to carry the true wealth that belongs to us. So this is what I want to share with everyone. Thank you for your time and listening. We hope you can participate in our space meeting more often, because right now we have 4 space meetings per week, which are on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So please, well, you can follow our host, co-host, and other spokesperson on Twitter, on Space, we will send out space meeting notifications in advance. So I wish everyone happiness and great health, great wealth. Thank you, host.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Joy. So I don't know if anybody heard, but she said something about developing, and it's funny, but at the same time, what she said is true because I just when she mentioned that example, Python more in my mind, I was like, wait a minute, how did they do it? Because developing, I know people just want a project to go up and just cash out and make their profit, and I get all of that. But what goes behind the scene is actually what is important. Yeah, because when Edwin said he was launching the coin and the team was getting ready to launch the token, and we saw $4 for one Python more token. I was like, how did they do it? Because it takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot to come out here and just try to make a mark. So when I see Pine and it's the number of community over 20,000 holders, and yet it's still like under development, and we are still waiting for the Pine mainnet launch. I think when we have the Pine mainnet launch, you will see a lot of things skyrocketing because a lot of people that have been developing on Pi, it takes a lot of courage, it takes a lot of commitment. You have to still keep on. Most people have given up, like the best of the best have given up. But if you still see someone developing on Pi, honestly, I have to respect that person. I have to just give it to that person that look, we have gone this far. You can't just stop halfway. So it's good. Yeah, if anybody here is developing anything, like you might have targets, especially let's say you're working a project on Pi Network or something like that. You will have targets. You say, oh my goodness, by the end of the year, you have to complete this. But it's already like the end of the year, and then you haven't even done maybe like 50% because it demands so much from individuals aside the financial part of it, like the technical part of it, you might think you have it covered until you find out that look, there's another flaw here and all of that. So it's good to make profits in crypto, but at the same time, if you are investing in any project, it's good to understand what is going on and also be part of the project. That is when you would uh, understand what it means to work on a project. That's when you value what you actually hold in the most. So thank you, Miss Joy, for such an inspiring story. So let's go ahead with Miss Vita. Sorry, I like making the mistake. Vita, so sorry. All right, you can go ahead, ma.
It's okay. Thank you so much, dear host. Okay, I would like to represent our Pine members to share his story. After reading this story, I feel so inspired. It also will help us better understanding of our strong, active Pine community. And again, a strong community means everything. So the more you contribute to our community, the more you will love it. Okay, here's the story. As a veteran transitioning to civilian life, I found myself trapped in the same days of a 9 to 5 job that barely covered my living expenses. My military pension wasn't enough, and due to some poor decisions, I had accumulated a substantial amount of debt. The weight of financial pressure was crushing, and with no specialized skills, I felt lost about my future and how could I repay what I owed. My journey took an unexpected turn in December 2023 when I discovered Piin. As a Pi pioneer who has been mining Pi for 3 years, I was intrigued by this new project. Through self-study and community-led courses, I delved into the world of blockchain, Web3, and DAO concepts. The more I learned, the more hooked I became. And I also realized that Pi-In, a project created by the Chinese Pi community, has great potential. What strikes me most about Pi-In community was the dedication of its volunteers. They would host a 10-cent meeting late into night, conduct teaching sessions from dawn to dusk, and continuously update promotional content on Twitter. Seeing such selfless commitment, I felt compelled to join the Twitter promotion team, a decision I've stuck with ever since. And becoming part of the community gave me a sense of purpose and belonging. I'll be there through Pine Grove spurts and stumbling blocks. Initially, I hoped that if Pine succeeded, I might be able to clear my debt and perhaps even afford my own house. But as our community has expanded, so have my aspirations. And now I see beyond my personal goals. I envision Pine becoming a small Bitcoin, facilitating barter and transactions across the globe. Our collective efforts bring this vision to people from all corners of the world. As I continue to hold both Pi and Pi in, I can't help but feeling a surge of thrill. The potential synergy between these two projects could be the key to changing my life. I believe that Pi in will not only succeed, but will offer us all a chance at financial freedom. When opportunity knocks, you must answer, and I feel like I'm answering that call with both hands. The combination of Pi and Pi in gives me hope for a future where financial worries will become history. It's not just about clearing debt anymore, it's about building a bright future. And every day, as I balance my regular job with my involvement in the Pine community, I'm filled with anticipation. I'm not just waiting for success, I'm actively working towards it. And when Pine reaches its full potential, just like Pi, I believe it will be life changing. This journey has taught me that sometimes the path to turning a life around comes from unexpected places. For me, it was the world of cryptocurrency, especially Pi and Pi In. As I continue this adventure, I'm not just dreaming of a better future, I'm helping to build it, one tweet, one meeting, one day at a time. Remember, when opportunity appeared itself, grab it with both hands. That's what I'm doing with Pi and Pi In, and I'm confident it will lead to the bright future I'll be thinking. And through all the stories shared by our community members, we can understand why pioneers have strong belief. We raise Pine up and we build it every day, and now Pine becomes better and better. So it's time to join us, and you will definitely love it. Okay, that's all about the story, and think it's very impressive. Thanks for listening, dear host.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Vita. Vita, yeah, I got it now. Thank you. Okay, I heard what you said, and I want to draw something from that. You said that you came in because of debt to clear debt, but at the end of the day, you discover that it's not really about clearing debt anymore. It's about not dreaming about the future, not dreaming about success, but actually developing and building up to that. So that is really important to me. And when I hear things like that, I feel like, yeah, this is it. This is how it's supposed to be. Like, you don't wake up from the dream of, oh, I'm going to be a billionaire one day with cryptocurrency. Yeah, everybody knows that it might be that, but wake up from that dream, be part of it. Example, let me tell you, I don't know if it would be proper to use myself as an example, but let me say this. So when I joined Pi Network, it was 2020. I got introduced by a friend. He just told me, come in, you make money, this online. It wasn't even cryptocurrency, it was online business. That's what it's called. That's what I was told. So just come in. I think Miss Joy have the same story. Yeah, just come in, you make money, you do this, you do that. Yeah, but 2021, after staying for maybe close to 3, 6 months, I started learning and I started seeing, oh my goodness, this is like the future. Yeah, that these guys are trying to build. So I came in. Yes, I had it that you can make money from it and all of that. But no, I really did care about making money. That's why I even started Pi Clubhouse back then on Facebook, 2021. Yeah. So Since then, I've been talking Pi. Like every single day, I must talk Pi. If I don't talk, if you don't see me active talking about Pi or cryptocurrency in general, I'm actually offline making new people my friends and through cryptocurrency or developing a project. One other way is to engage with the community. I have 90% of my friends are within Pi Network, and I'm not even joking. 90% of them are within Pi Network, like 90, yeah, more than 90%. And the rest are just like few friends, but a lot of the people I interact with every single day are members of the Pi Network community. So I took the initiative. I said, look, I can't just wait till I make money to be part of development. And that is what Ms. Vita just spoke about. And I think every other person, irrespective of the project you are interested in, whether it's within Pi Network or outside Pi Network, but if you're outside, we want you inside as well. Join Pine, join Pi. But if you are outside, just take the initiative and be part of the project. Join them. If you can't be a developer, at least be a community contributor. A lot of people here took the initiative. Vita, yeah, she said that if you can't be a developer, if you can't be a marketing agent, community promoter, shield the project on X, educate people on the project. That is what the future of cryptocurrency will be about. It's not just about entering, make money, and then go out. No. So thank you so much, Ms. Vita, for such an inspiring story. So, all right, we have someone up here, and I think before we continue, if you have a question from any of the stories, from anything, you have an issue, yeah, this is the best time to come up and share whatever you have to share. So we have someone here from the Bharat Shopping Mart. So it's one of the hackathon, I believe, one of the hackathon winners of Pi Network. Yeah, someone from that community is up here as well. So, do you have what to say to us, uh, Bharat Shopping Mart? Yeah, Bharat.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Um, I just came here. This is my first time to be in this space. I think so. I just wanted to learn more from you about Pain. That's the thing that have just brought me here. Yes, Bharat Shopping Mart, aka known as BSM, is one of the Pi Hackathon winners in Pi ecosystem. We are one of the dApps in the Pi ecosystem. I'll talk later. Let me listen a lot. I'm really following a lot. I want to understand much about Pain because I would really want also to buy this Pain. I'm following a lot. Just want to understand. Thank you so much. Hello. Can someone hear
Mr.
me? Was I
Cosme?
speaking alone?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear
Oh,
you.
thank you. Thank you. Yes, I was just saying that I want to hear much about Pain.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, that's what I was trying to drive to. One, last week someone asked the same thing. I think Miss Cosme also. So I think I'm going to do justice to that, and with not alone, I won't do that alone. But just a minute, we have someone else here. My very good friend from Pi Network is also up here. So, Mr. Che, do you have what to share with us? Thank you.
Hello, hello everyone. Am I audible?
Yeah, yes, you are audible.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, host by Clubhouse. Good afternoon, speakers. I greet everyone, all these listeners. I want to say a good shout out to Pi Clubhouse. I'll give him Uza because it's not easy to control a community and build up a community like this. Actually, it's very big thank you to you. My story goes like this. I'm a pioneer. I'm also a cryptocurrency investor. I invest in so many crypto chains, ETH and other chains. In 2023, I was introduced by Pi Network. So I created a Pi Network account. I started mining Pi. So, and I was moved and motivated to with the Pi Network because I enjoy all the activities and all the all the things in this Pi Network. So in 2023, I was contacted by so-called people. I don't know, sure. So there was trying to involve me, like I say they buy pie, they talk so blah blah blah, so many things. Due to I was in need of money then because I have a lot of activities to run with money. So I decided to run a business with them, and they they push me on and on every time, and say they're buying a coin. They buy pie in a $85. So I was pushed. I said, okay, let me just try because it's a new project. They said that they want to unlock my pie. I'm saying it because I want everybody to learn. Say they want to unlock my pie so that I can be able to transact business with them. So I say they send them one link to me. So I was trying to unlock my pie. All my effort in 2023 was gone. Like I was in kind of, hey, oh my God. I started sweating all over my body. I said, wow, my effort. It's a bad story, although, but I want everybody to learn. So they took all my pie. And all my pie law doesn't mean I should stop mining because I love the project. I was mining pie till now. I'm mining pie because I believe in the future. I believe in the community. I believe what pie can do because pie is a community. So, and it's a bad story, although, but I want everybody to learn. And I want to use this opportunity to tell all the listeners here, pioneers who are validators, to please go back and take their tutorials because it will help us and with the building of community. Opening mainnet is in our hands, especially we pioneers. We hold the open mainnet. Let us join hands together and push this community forward. I know the Pi network has something big for us, we pioneers. Oh, that's my stories about the Pi, and I love the community. Thank you, co-host. Thank you, all host. Thank you, all the listeners.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Che. I'm so sorry. Yeah, when I was listening carefully to hear the price, and I heard 80 something dollars, I said, no, no way, no way, they got you there. But I hope you recover from all of that, and yeah, you bounce back to the project as well. So thank you for sharing that, and I believe everybody got the message. So be careful how you trade out there with your pie. Actually, I would say don't ever trade your pie till open mainnet. And if you would ever have a need to trade your pie, by then it's going to be on an exchange and you can use an exchange. So that is my very good advice. Avoid P2P. If it's going to be P2P, let it be with maybe you are trading it for something or you are sending it to a family member, to a friend, or to someone of interest that you know. So that is all I can. So thank you. I don't know, but think maybe we should start with Miss Joy. So someone asked a question, and someone from Bharat's shopping mall, Matt. So I think Miss Joy is far more knowledgeable than me when it comes to Pine. I mean, I'm just a new babe in Pine. Even though I know so little bit, we have someone that knows so much, and she will be in the best position to explain every single detail about Pine for all of us. So that question was asked by Mr. Sorry, Bharat's shopping mall and Matt, but every other person should just listen attentively. So thank you. Miss Joy. Thank you. Okay. Hello, Miss Joy. Can you hear me? Okay. I think she can't hear me. I hope it's not a rock pool for today. So, anyways, we maybe I should go ahead and do the explanation. I hope everybody can still hear me. I'm not rock pulling, but let me just give you a fair explanation to what I understand. And with the little knowledge I have, I hope you understand better. So, what is Pine? So, Pine is an inscription project, particularly Bitcoin inscription project, and it was created November 9th, 2023. So, fine, that is a brief history I just gave you, but what actually is Pine? Like, what is the why behind Pine? That is what I am about to tell you now. So, uh, Pine was a project we started, or I wasn't there when it was started, but what I'm saying we is because I'm the community as well. I'm part of the community. So, we started it November, like I said, and the main idea, so the main motive, we have a PDF that even explained the entire history. The main idea or why we started Pine was because most of the Pine network pioneers in China, a lot, millions of them, they couldn't do their Pi KYC. And it was so frustrating. A lot still can't do it. And it felt like we were disconnected from the Pi ecosystem, even though we were the majority. When I mean we, I mean the Pi Network Chinese community. We're the majority in Pi Network, but I don't know, for some reason the core team didn't allow us to do the KYC. So we came together. I have a picture of all of that. We came together, members of the Pi community, in one. Since we normally meet a lot, we came together and said, fine, how can we create something that, even if most people can't join the Pi Network community, but they can still benefit from it. So one of the people that shared it is Mr. Agra. Unfortunately, he's not here, but he said that he made money from Shiba, and he lost most of the money. You know, back then nobody really understood crypto like we understand it now. So everybody was like a newbie. So when he saw profit, he didn't pick out. So he waited for, and then he fell on all of that. So he then discovered Pi Network and all of that, and yeah, but by the time he had discovered Pi Network, that was like last year. It was already badly late, according to him, to join Pi Network. So one of the reasons why we have Pine, why I have to explain all of that, is that it is also a way to onboard people into the Pi Network ecosystem as well. So people that for some reason haven't been able to join Pi Network, yeah, but they also want to be high holders of PiCoin. Yeah, this is another avenue. Why we are saying that, one of the scenarios that we were given is, if peradventure it's possible to buy Pine with the Pi, like during this period before open mainnet. Okay, so if you bought Pi for $100 during open before open mainnet, yeah, and then It's made profit during open mainnet. If you compare that to what you make with Pine, 100, we have the same. Why I'm saying this, we have the same market cap. Yeah, we have the same market cap. So if you bought 100 Pi, it will be the equivalent of like having 100 Pine as well. That's also another thing. So we just needed it to be like, how can we onboard people into Pi Network without that maybe they can't join, or without making it much more complicated for them. So that's how we created Pine. So Pine, there is nobody behind the scene. When you see us talking about Pine, is that nobody, no single individual is behind the scene. Now, the people that you might think are behind the scene are community members like us. So what that means is there is no core team. Yeah, there is no core team for Pine. So everybody had to go to an exchange and purchase Pine. Every holder, the over 20,000 of us that are holding Pine, all of us, we had to go to an exchange. So we had to tell the founder had to lose ownership of the project, and then everybody started building it from scratch all over again. So currently, we have over 20,000 members, and we just believe that at some point we will develop. So when it comes to utility, one of the utility that we mainly focus on, or one of the way we bring people on board, is through education. So like Miss Joyce said, it would be perfect if she said it herself, but I have also witnessed a lot of that. I'll be talking to someone will be like, oh, I have to go. It's time for class. Yeah, and all of that. So one of the key things Pine focus on is education, educating people about uh, cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. And we do that in English and then in Chinese. So one of the key problem we had in Pine Network was that a lot of people didn't know about cryptocurrency, including I. When I started cryptocurrency journey, I started with Pi actually. So I didn't even understand what cryptocurrency is. It's recently I learned all of that, but I never understood it. Yeah, I was just that first initial drive. They told me, "Oh, you make money from it," so that's why I just came. So I didn't really care about what you would define cryptocurrency as, and I ended up loving the community and all of that. So, but a lot of people, we did survey. I wish she was still here. Esther Oko, she's staying in the United Kingdom, but I think she's from somewhere within Africa. So she made a survey. I can share the video here. You can go and watch it. A lot of people are badly ignorant about cryptocurrency, and yeah, like it's so much eaten to us that even people that you might think that are promoting cryptocurrency know so little about cryptocurrency. So one of the initiatives we took upon is education, and a lot of even Mr. Ben can testify to these other facts, is that we focus on our community-driven outreaches. Mr. Ben is based in Nigeria, just like I am. I'm based in Nigeria right now, and he hosted an event. I think Mr. Wesley also hosted an event, and a lot of we have. Oh, we don't have him here. Mr. Tony also hosted an event. So we are trying to also focus on community outreaches, how to not just host events online, but also host offline events and interact with communities, community members, especially people within the Pi Network community. So those are like the key things behind the scenes. So we don't just want to build a meme coin. Yeah, yeah, that is it. We don't just want to build something that is volatile, you just pump and dump. No, it needs to have a purpose. It needs to have a reason behind it, a why behind it. And also, one of the key things we also focus on is helping people onboard them into cryptocurrency. So all of that are just the major whys we have defined. And our targets for the moment is to hit $1 billion dollar in market valuation. Currently, we are less than $10 million. market valuation or so. Yeah, we are not up to 10 million, but we have 20,000 holders. So we are still in the development stage. We hope to get everything started fully and pumped up by Pi Open Mainnet. Yeah, so if you are hearing this, you are still early actually to know about Pi. But one of the key things we emphasize on is that it's not just about coming to make money from cryptocurrency. No, if you are here and then you just want to hold it and you don't want to participate, well, that is possible, but we would still advise otherwise that you join us and develop something so unique. Miss Joy mentioned that you have to join, you have to be part of this. You have to just enjoy the growth process that is involved. A lot of people here, most of them after now, they have classes to attend. Honestly, I'm not joking with you. A lot of you can ask Miss Joy or ask anybody here. Like we host classes that I think today is the Chinese national holiday, like Ms. Vita said. So that would be a long time for classes. So all of this is like you would enjoy it. At the end of the day, you find people to share with. Like my first pine, I got gifted by someone. I got 50,000 pine by a friend. Yeah, he just sent me. I like, look, I have to do a gift for my friend. I didn't really know him that much, but he just said, fine. I mean, you are doing this much for the Pine community. I have to support you. So all of that is like it's mainly community driven, but we also emphasize that you go out and learn so that you won't just make profit from this at the end of the day. You don't know what to use it for, like what Mr. Ben said. So all of that put into place, it's really, really important that anybody hearing me right now be part of the Pine community and grow alongside with us. So, yeah, I've been speaking for so long. I think I'm already getting tired of that. So, I think we still have more people here that can contribute more than me. We have Mr. Ben here. Like when he introduced himself, he said he's an ambassador of the Pine community. So, he is far more better than me to also talk about this. So, to still emphasize on that, Mr. Ben, yeah, you have what to share with us?
Okay, thank you very much, host. You're doing a very nice job here. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much. Speakers, thank you very much. Now, we thank you all for coming in for today's space. It's been a wonderful section, season with everybody here. So I believe we are all learning. We are all learning a lot. Like Mr. Park Clubhouse said that Pain is not what you say is owned by somebody. It's a community. It's a community, and that is why we don't have a special Twitter handle. No, we don't do that. We don't have a special Twitter handle. That is where you go all over Twitter. You see Pain there because they are Pain army everywhere on Twitter. They are Pain army everywhere. Pain army, thumbs up to you guys. You guys are doing a very nice job. I can see you are saying it, and you guys are doing a very wonderful job. And we are saying you keep it up. So Pain has come to stay, and nothing can stop that. We are already pushing stronger and stronger and stronger, waxing stronger and stronger. Nothing can stop that. Yeah, currently we are currently using the BRC20 wallet address to drop by into people. So as you can see, we are moving higher. So from the Solana blockchain to the BRC20 blockchain, and I'm sure ERC20 is there. I think we are almost there too. So is now or never. It's now or never. So my special advice to everybody here is, if you're not yet holding by aim, if you're not holding by aim, it's a very very risky stuff you're doing. Like my brother Uche that said something about him losing his Pi to some fraudsters. I'm so sorry for that, my brother. But Piin, that is why Piin came in, so it could give you much more hope, another way to stand, another stone of standing. You know, with your Phantom wallet, um, having your Phantom wallet with your USD in your Phantom wallet, you can exchange USD to Piin to your required amount, to your desired amount rather. So it's very easy at that with your Phantom wallet. It's very easy at that. Get and with if you're buying more than 12,000 per in, $12,000 per in, that means you need to use Super X or you make use of OKS. So, but I do say that Phantom wallet is the Web3 exchange for BitGet, so it's more simpler to use if you want to get per in, and it's very per in now is moving up, is bulling already. It's bulling already, you get it's on the bull run already. So we are looking out for it. And from now to the open minute of Pi Network, we are we are going to see lots more of goodies associated with this. And nobody, we promise you, is going to regret ever being part of what we are doing. That is a promise that the community is assuring and giving to you. If we are not sure of what we are doing, you wouldn't see us standing strong from last year, November till now. If you're not sure and if you're not certain and now we are not seeing results of what we are doing, you wouldn't see us standing stronger and going stronger, waxing stronger, holding offline events. So far, so good. We held an offline event, our first offline event in Cameroon, and secondly was in Vetim, and we held again in China, and we held here in Nigeria, student conference, and we are still going to hold more in the future. So we are waxing stronger and stronger. So I believe we all need to understand that we need to take part in very seriously. No matter what, no matter how much you have, go get your token, get the partner token, and follow up what we are doing. Follow up the speaker, the co-host, the host here. Follow up by Clubhouse, by Open Minute, Benuche, Mrs. Joy, Miss Vita, and make sure you are following everybody. Turn on your notification. These are people that can help you, people can help you very much. So thank you very much, host. You are really doing a very wonderful job. And before I say something, you mentioned that somebody dashed you 50,000 Pi. I want to tell you that after this space right now, I'm gonna be dropping my wallet address with you. I'm also in Nigeria too. You're in Nigeria too. So to avoid us fighting, I believe if I drop my wallet address with you, you actually do something in that wallet address because I'm actually gonna come looking for you right now. So thank you very much, all. Let's still go on.
Oh my goodness, he just threatened my life, guys. Anyways, thank you so much, Mr. Ben. Yeah, I think you heard what he said. Yeah, you need to get some pine. And what he even said is more serious. If you want to get more, yeah, like huge numbers. I met someone, I was trying to tell the person, okay, fine. How like I needed maybe $200 or so. It's like, what? You guys are buying $200? What of a coin? We are buying $5,000. Like, no, I came to the wrong guy. Anyways, what he said is actually true. You can use OKX for bigger transactions. But I think OKX is not available in Nigeria, so you can use SuperX. Yeah, any of those two. If you're outside Nigeria, you can use OKX. And if you are within Nigeria, yeah, you can use SuperX so that you can do those big transactions. But aside the big transactions, anybody below that, you can still buy it with with any exchange. You can do it with Binance, with the Web3 aspect of it. You can do it with Trust Wallet, Phantom. You can do it with which other one is there? Yeah, I BitGet and all those wallets. So yeah, that is that. So thank you so much, Mr. Ben. We have other people. I hope, yeah, I hope I forgot the person we're explaining for. I hope Bharat Shopping Mall. I think you are Kenyan. Yeah. Wow, I didn't know that. But I hope you understood what we were just trying to explain to you.
Yes, yes, bro. Thank you so much. There's a lot of echo coming in, but thank you so much. Um, I've really understood, and I'm still going to do much more study on it because the way I've just been explaining it, I can get it through my OKX in my OKX at this moment, and I'm not seeing it. So you are saying I go to Web3.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm still
If
checking
India
on
is
it.
yeah. I think if you are using Binance, you need to use Web3. Or better still, any wallet of your choice and all of that. So any wallet of but the thing is, so for Pine, I think we have other meme coins, at least one of it. But one the best aspect of Pine is one of the thing we are now focused on is waiting for the Pi open mainnet. So whatever happen now, we just need to wait for open mainnet. And fortunate for us, the open mainnet is happening within the period in cryptocurrency called bull run. So it's like a win-win for anybody within Pi Network and any project. An example project is that of PyChain Mall. They just launched it at $4 with over 800 million market cap. That is a project within the Pi ecosystem. And it's a project within the Pi ecosystem and is also a project within the PyChain Mall ecosystem. So my boss, when before now, before all of that happened, my boss was always saying, Mr. Ben, he was Benjamin Ali. Yeah, he was always saying that, look, PyChain Mall is going to be at maybe $50,000 at the open mainnet for valuation. But when we saw the token alone, we said, what is going on and all of that. So we just believe that by open mainnet, we will try to push this as high as we can. Like I told you, the target is $1 billion, and just make sure it's not a promise, but it's possible if the community has strive for that. We just hope that we can do that and people can have money to push in into the Pi ecosystem as well. So if you don't have much Pi, you definitely need to get some Pine so that you have money, have tokens to interact with the Pi ecosystem when we are in open mainnet. So that is very good, and I hope that is the best way to go about that. So we have someone else up here. That's Mr. Kusem. Is it? Oh, good. I'm not really good at names. You
Hello,
look very well.
hello,
Yeah, you can. Okay. Okay, sir. Yeah,
hello.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Thank you so much, sir.
It's wonderful being here again, and I want to send my greeting to everyone here present. You the host, the co-host, and as well as the speakers and the listeners as well. Um, anyway, this is my second time on board the space meeting, and it's really interesting for me being a part of it because at the end of the day, I only came to know about it recently. And when I say recent, like a couple of months ago, I've been like, what's this? What's this thing about? Which crypto is this again? That's like Pine and all that. So I wasn't so interested because the thing with scam these days, a lot of projects are out and a lot of them are all just running after to swindle people of their time and effort or investment and all that. I didn't really pay attention. Only when I stumbled across the space recently, a couple of days ago, and I was like, okay, let me, listen in on it and get to know what it's all about. So I got in and I was like really, really like, oh my God, am I really, I think I've missed out on this. How come? So far, I'm a pioneer. I've been mining Pi Network since 2019, and I was introduced by an Indian. And when I saw the project, I had to do some research, and I was like, "Whoa, this is something I have to follow. I have to be on board this very crypto space." Because I'll say that of Bitcoin when it started, I was actually part of it in a way because then I was actually playing some games like Satoshi, go get to play this spacecraft stuff where you get to kill aliens and all that. Then you see loads of coins coming into your wallet. But I was like, what is this? I wasn't really um, conversant with that technology as a then when it came out. It's only years after when I got to see it, and I was like, "Are you serious? This is Bitcoin." All this while I was playing all that was really this I was having. But trust me, I had to go back and start looking for email passwords and all that to get into that very um, account. But to my bad luck, I couldn't get it back. So I was like, no, 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 no. If I've missed that, I will not miss this one. So I took by like how do I call it now? Like it's the next best thing that has happened to me. I never want to miss out on it, you know. So I followed on till this point. I brought in a lot of people, but people when you try to onboard them, they're like, okay, when are you going to cash out? Are you going to start withdrawing? And I was like, these people are really short-sighted. They're myopic. All they care about is how to cash out immediately. You're just signing up. Am I going to withdraw now? Am I going to do this? And I'm like, these are not the kind of people I need. I need people with vision, people who can project into the future, you know? So getting to this point because I follow on every stuff that Pi has to do actually, and getting to this point and forward to this time, I was getting to see the spine, and I was like, "What is this again now?" Okay, fine, I'm getting to know about it. For me, I feel like I've missed out already. When I say I've missed out, not like oh, but I always like to um be part of a project like this when it initially launches. I mean, when it initially gets created and all that. So at this point, I was like really curious. I was like, okay, I could, for the past couple of days, I've not been able to sleep because I've been doing a lot of research, a lot of reading, a lot of trying to follow people, pine pioneers as well, following different accounts. And I even got in touch with a couple of other people. Like, yeah, I got to, in the last space meeting, I was told that I will get um, airdrop, if I get to tell them I'll get free airdrops. Well, the thing for me is not only about the airdrops. Yes, I do want to earn the coin, and I also want to purchase. I'm interested also in getting the airdrop. So I've reached out to Miss Joy. I reached out to Miss Joy even because I couldn't send her a direct message, so I also just um, wrote her, wrote on a comment section just to get her attention and all that. So she got back to me and told me I should follow a couple of people, and I was like, I've already been following these people, so that's fine. You know, I've written to them and all that. You know, but for me, it's the thing that now I've not even gotten the coin, but I'm so like intrigued, like wanting to know more, wanting to be part of it, wanting to like onboard a couple of other people that have like close family members, friends, and all that, that they should come on board because I brought them into Pi Network, and I also want them to take this project also seriously, not to take it with a lackadaisical approach. They should like push in as well. So for me, getting to learn today that there's meetings, they have space meetings for like for Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I definitely want to be part of all the space meetings because, like you said, it's all about the education and being educated about the blockchain technology as well as cryptocurrency. It's one thing that we all must update ourselves with. For me, I never did. I had to learn about this whole thing, cryptocurrency, all by myself, you know. yes, we get to. There's a need for us to have like a community, a closed group, or anything where you learn. You also you can still study on yours on your own if you want to, you know. So, but today it's interesting to see that there's a lot of people there. Yes, 20,000 to me, it's it's a it's a worthy number, but I know the community definitely will grow. This will definitely grow, and as well as going to the fact that we have over 60 million um, Pi Network pioneers. Trust me, if they get awareness, they will definitely want to be on board. Pine Pine project, and also like for the PCM Pi Chain Mall, which I also because I'm this person who wants to see everything. I want to go follow the ecosystem, Pi network ecosystem, get to see what's the new trend on board. Want to be like updated, you know. So for this, basically, is one thing I must say, which is we have to be like very careful. Going by the story of Uche, which also almost happened to me, but I was wise enough because I've been swindled a couple of times, not with this cryptocurrency, when they get to like hack into your phrase. So getting to hear Uche's story, like for me, when I look at my social media handle, I get a lot of DMs from people saying they buy Pi Network, they buy Pi Network at this price. Some come around $40, $50, and they come to tell you, okay, you have to send them Pi first before they send you money, or do you okay, they will agree to you having to for them sending money first, then you send your Pi. But first, they will now come to a point where they say, okay, we have to use an escrow account, and I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. And some come with a link that they want to unlock your Pi that you have to. I'm not like, seriously? Am I this dumb? I've put in how many years since 2019, and you think I will definitely give you my passphrase? You know, so that's anyone who goes about telling you they want you to put in your passphrase, definitely is a red flag. And like, I see a lot of platforms who try to do that. So we definitely have to be careful with this because you cannot put in all this hard work, the time, you know, in getting this getting this far, and someone just comes with just a swing, with just within the flash, it's gone. So it is crazy, and as much as the crypto space is is so like bubbling as about now, so also it is very dicey because we have to be knowledgeable to know what and what not to do. And yeah, fine. Um, I'm a visual artist, as in I'm a painter by profession. But you see, there's this crazy thing about me that I'm so open to new things. And you see, this I've had this challenge where my close relatives are like, "What are you doing with cryptocurrency? Why are you mining? You're wasting your time. You're doing this." And I'm like, you guys are really myopic. You have no foresight. You don't see what the future is going to be because tomorrow we're going to have a cashless society, which is already in here. You know, the fact that they say, you know, where you get to transact, it's all going to be digital. You know, so if you're not projecting into the future, you very, very back in 1840. So that's for me, you know. So they've actually stopped me in they tried to, you know, demotivate me not to continue with this stuff. And see, I could be stubborn, and my stubbornness has actually paid off because if I'd, you know, like 2 years 3 years back, if I'd actually stopped mining pi, I think I would be regretting by now. But I'm really happy that I never listened to anyone, even if the person was my wife or my mom. And it's interesting to see that my mom is crazy about pie because I introduced her to it, and she's so keen on hitting the buttons every 24 hours. You know, so it's a good thing for me to see, you know, and following such, you know, remarkable project. For me, pie is nothing more than it's a project I know is very different from every other project that I've come across. Yeah, there are loads of projects out there, but Pi to me is one that stands out for me. You know, one that wants to welcome in everybody. you know, and see the crypto space turn differently. I'm from Nigeria basically, and it's not about my nationality. It's all about um, coming together as one in one community. And for this fine project, I really want to get on board. I really want to be well. I want to be into it. I want to sleep inside it. When I say sleep inside it, I just want to really be like living in, living in it, just like the way I've done with Pi Network. And yeah, I definitely will welcome airdrops. And if there's a way I can do, if there's like, I'm definitely going to raise the question. If there's a way out to get the airdrops, if do I have to drop my wallet address or send it to someone? I would really welcome it. That doesn't stop me from buying the 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 Pine coin anyway, but I still would welcome like from the community, from anyone who knows how to go about it. No matter how little it is, I definitely welcome a head drop. That will give me more like because the one thing more, I've been trying to buy like 2 days ago, even throughout yesterday. I've been trying, but I think I've been having a lot of difficulties. But I think I've managed to find an access to it where I have to also do a bit of conversions though. But definitely, I will get it. But I would love to have one from the community, which will really give me that sense of belonging. But other than that, even if it doesn't come, it doesn't stop my dream, my belief in the pine right about now. Because now that I'm in, there's no turning back. That is it. And thank you,
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah. Thank you, Mr. Kosim. And I think so. I have to notify Jongo, that's Mr. Mo. I believe he's one of the members of the finance department. Yeah, and he's definitely going to reach out to you. So what they do is you drop, I believe, Solana or Bitcoin, whatever, but he is definitely going to reach out to you. I'll drop him a message on Telegram and the airdrops and all of that. So please, everyone that spoke, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely reach out to
I'm
you
already, I'm
and
part of the
make sure you.
I'm part of the community already in on Telegram. Not the Chinese, not the China version because I really can't understand China. So I joined the global space. So if there's any way or anyhow you can directly write me a message and let me know what to do.
Yeah, okay. So what is going to happen is, like I said, I'm going to reach out to Mr. Mo. Mr. Mo is one of the people controlling the campaign, the airdrop, and all of that. So he will be either him or any other person in the finance department. But once I reach out to him, he will have the perfect solution for all of that. So after this space, I'll get on Telegram and then I'll message him on that, and I'll drop you the feedback in your DM and
Okay.
every other person because I think yeah, last space one of the speakers that came up he asked me about the airdrop. So definitely, please, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I'll reach out to Mr. Mob. So thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think yeah, Miss Joy, you want to say something?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to see. You can keep a record of the speakers. The Twitter account, and then send it to more and to see if they can send the airdrop to the speaker. So you have the rights to do that. I mean, after space. So that's okay. Yeah, I just want to say this. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I should just clarify that. So yeah, after the space, the name of the speakers are going to come up. So I'll just screenshot that and then send it to Mr. Mo. So that is that for the airdrop. Yeah, I was about to say you said something about knowing the future and all of that. Yeah, by the way, you mentioned you are a painter or an artist. uh, petrol artist. So we're actually working on a project. Yeah, let me put this out. I've never said this out there. Yeah, just yet, but this is the first time I'm saying it. So there was a project we are working on, Pi Foundation, and yeah, it's a big dream for us, the clubhouse members. And yeah, we have been waiting for so long to do this. In fact, this afternoon is actually going to be the first time members of Pi Clubhouse are actually meeting and discussing all of that. So yeah, the idea is we are looking for people that can come on board, like whatever role the person can play. We just want to create something idea behind the Pi Foundation is that it has to be a crowdfunding platform that just give out funding for all Pi events. If a project, let's say Python more needs an ICO, like want to run the ICO, or they need funding and all of that, like capital injection. Yeah, so the community can use this podium and then help. Like it's just a way for the community to reach out to anybody, like maybe campaigns hosted by the community. Yeah, if we need funding on that as well, definitely we always need funding on that. And yeah, we are going to resolve that. And one of the problem and one of the reason why we had that is I think I had an experience last year. We were supposed to have an event, a very big event immediately after the Lagos event. Yeah, we were supposed to have another event in Akwa Ibom State, Rio. We had another one in I think Ondo, but the next one was supposed to be in Akwa Ibom. And one of the barriers for making the event a huge success like we planned is yeah, funding. So and most people in the community would love to support such events and such outreaches and trade fairs and all of that. So it's also an avenue, and also to have a token, yeah, a project and all of that. But I'm just trying to wrap my head around that. But there is documentation for that at the moment. So I hope, yeah, like you said, anybody that would love to join the idea, you can reach out to me. And immediately after the meeting and talking with every other person involved, yeah, would definitely bring everybody on board
Yeah,
and just see
certainly.
how we can, yeah, how we can make something available for the community. I mean, it was so painful when I didn't get to experience the event. And that was a period like we needed a voice in the states, Akwa Ibom states, but yeah, it didn't work out. And even up to now, what has made the community dormant is yeah, that didn't work out. So it's just a way to encourage the community. It's just a way to take Pi Network offline and online and everywhere. Yeah, just that people have that initiative, people have that drive. But one of the key thing is, yeah, people like they don't have funding. So if we can fund ourselves through Pi, as a token or through whatever other token that is going to be available, then definitely, yeah, it's a good start for all of us, and we hope for a better future. By the way, yeah, if you haven't seen the Lagos event, yeah, it was massive. Yeah, like it was one of the biggest rally that any crypto project. So it's like nothing that any crypto project has ever done in Nigeria. What happened is that we didn't want to have an indoor event that we just come talk to the crypto guys. No, we took it to the streets. We There was a big DJ following us. Like this was amazing. I like we spoke with people. We took pictures. It was a very great time to interact with each other. The starting point was I've forgotten the place, but like you get the vibe. Like at least we need to make our presence feel offline as well and just make people know that look, the future of financing, not just cryptocurrency, but a future of financing is here. And yeah, it's starting with Pi. Like the moment you join Pi, you would definitely know that look, there's something different about this. And that is one of the things most people despise, but I think it's far more important to every single one of us here. It's like the human instincts. Like when you join something, like you don't need someone to tell you, you don't need motivational speaker. You don't need all of that. You just know within you, like, this is definitely going to work. And I think a lot of us had that, yeah, when we met. But if you don't still have that, you need to you need to sit down and check, like, what am I missing out, and yeah, all of that. So I just hope we wrap that up. And yeah, developing part of it is definitely going to be demanding and all of that. But we hope we create something that it will be kind of an NGO, yeah, and just keep it out for the community. So that is that. And yeah, I just spoke about that. So I hope we see a lot of projects. In fact, that reminds me, my boss, Mr. Benjamin Ali, he had a project. He's from Nigeria, but I think he stayed in Sri Lanka or one of those countries. Yeah. So one of the problem, he had a big project that he had a lot of Northern Pi Network members involved. Yeah, but it got suspended for some reason. I think funding. I had another one. The project was Pi Taxi, by the way. It was one of the biggest projects by the first uh, Pi Hackathon. Yeah, one of the problem was funding. Then the other project, I met them. It was an offspring of Pi Utility. Pi Utility is also down. Vindicated Chidi and a few other guys came up with that. Is also down. We also had another one, Pi Mall Metro. It's like the only shopping mall. By then, I think we have another one, King of Pine Mall, something like that. But by then, it was the only shopping mall in Nigeria that you can actually buy things with your Pi. Currently, it's down. So all of these put together, I know maybe by minute we'll have funding or be open to investors and all of that. But organically, it's still possible for us to help ourselves. It's still possible for us to contribute to the development of this ecosystem. So all of that, like all those incidences, and yeah, I almost lost the Pi Clubhouse because I needed to choose between focusing on Pi or actually just doing things offline. I have a life offline, but most of it is suspended. Yeah, every time I'm always indoors because I have to work on Pi. I have to meet new people. I have to see who is building, and that's just a sacrifice it has taken us for like 3 years now, and we have lost a lot of people because, of course, it's badly demanding. We have even within the Pi Clubhouse, but a lot of people have contributed, and so far people that have stood the test of time can testify that definitely we have to build something for the future. So yeah, that is that, and I just hope I encourage someone to build on Pi Network. If you can build, partner with Pi Network, and definitely you have the best of experience. I am always called, let me tell you my name offline, so that in case you hear the name, an apostle of Pi. So, what that means is the person that uh, talks about Pi the most. Anytime I'm with my friends, anytime I'm with family members, either I'm on Pi or we are talking Pi, or they'll get tired of me, and yeah, all of that. I just want to make sure that every single person around me gets involved and make sure they don't miss this. So that is that. And by the way, if you haven't done your KYC, I need to have a serious talk with you. You need to do your KYC. I have over 50 members of my community, of my downlines, that they have refused not to do their PI KYC, in which I don't know if I should be angry or if I should be upset, but I'm actually losing Pi for that as well. So please do your Pi KYC, verify yourself, get ready. If you are here, you want to apply for the influencers program, you can apply. If you're an investor, you want to invest in Pi Network, I definitely assure you, you can go ahead and do that. You already have about 4 or 5 big investors, and I saw a screenshot like over 77 million dollar from one of them, and all of that. So there are a lot of inside information, but yeah, that is not an inside information, by the way. That's an open. You can check that out. ULC Ventures, and check one of their companies. So Pi, we have invested so much in on Pi. So all of that, like when you put all this together, you discover that we're actually going somewhere, and it's not going to take so long for us to kickstart the journey. So thank you for being part of Pine Network. Thank you for being part of Pine. Yeah, I hope that by the end of all of this, you will not just make money from all of this, but meet the best of people in the crypto space and develop the future of humanity together with us. So thank you. And if any other person have something to say, yeah, I'm done speaking. And yeah, I think I've spoken for so long. So yeah, anybody have something to contribute with us? Yeah.
Thank you, host. Well, thank you, speakers and the Cosme and the other speaker, Shapin Smart. Thank you very much, guys, for sharing Pi Network and let us know more about Pi. In our space lasted for almost 2 hours, and Vita and me, we maybe have to prepare for the Chinese space meeting soon. So I'm really grateful for everyone's enthusiasm and active participation in our space. Although Pi-In was initiated by pioneers, miners in China, but Pi-In community culture and mission is I'm for everyone and everyone is for me in the creating value and achieving success for you and me. So only through our global Pi miners participation can we truly realize our value and mission. So this is also the beginning of our grassroots awakening to create a truly decentralized and fair token that belongs to ourselves, just like Bitcoin. So we ourselves are the master of the Pi token. So we need to utilize and create a better future together. That's I want to share the last. So Mr. Host, so maybe Vita and me, we have to end our space and get ready for next space meeting. So thank you very much, host. Really appreciate you guys.
Yeah, so sorry for keeping it so long. I just said it, part of the education, they have to go for classes. Yeah, so I'm so sorry. I didn't even check the time that we have stayed for 2 hours. So thank you, everybody, for staying this long. Yeah, I think we'll call it a wrap. Tomorrow we are meeting 11 p.m., sorry, 11 a.m. West African time with Woody Light here. Yeah, that is always a Saturday weekend space that we just talk. So thank you for listening. And every other person that wants to go for class, please, yeah, you are excused. Thank you. And that is how far we can go for today. So thank you very much and see you next week or tomorrow. So thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
Thank
See
Bye.
you.
you next time. Bye.